Hello everyone and welcome to, I believe it's Sunday, 1st of September. We finally reached the 1st of September, guys. The year is almost over and I'm getting Oscar a walk. What else is new? I'll tell you what else is new. I was in a call with my friend Brandon and Dondi, and they suggested, since they watch my vlogs, that one of the things I should do with these is have a kind of a topic of discussion. Like, if there's anything on my mind, anything particular I want to talk about that I find interesting, you guys might find interesting, that I should talk about it. And I think it would be a pretty good idea, you know? As of right now, I thought I'd just use the time when I'm walking Oscar to do that. And I think when I get home, just sit down comfortably, I'm gonna just try to think of something that I want to talk about. And I guess then I'll share it with you guys. Sorry if there's a bit of wind, by the way. It's a really nice day, a really nice afternoon. How you doing, Oscar? And all the computer parts are going to be here in about 2 to 3 days now. So that's going to be good. I've been in a pretty good mood recently. I've just been feeling good. College is going to be starting in about 2 weeks now. 2 weeks from tomorrow, actually. I'm hoping you can see my face here. 2 weeks from tomorrow is when it's going to start. So I'm going to finish Oscar's little walk here, and by the time I get home is when I'm going to... They were looking at me. When I get home is when I'm going to do a little topic of discussion thing. There's a bit of wind, so I'm going to let you guys go for now. Before I get to talking about the topic of discussion thing that I was going to do in this video, just want to let you guys know. Sorry about that. I was about to turn the camera to something. Attack on Titan, episode 21. Okay? Episode, wait for it to focus, 21. If you're an Attack on Titan fan like I am, if you haven't seen this episode yet, watch it. It's so good. Like, I haven't been that like engrossed in an episode of Attack on Titan in such a long time, but just everything that happened in this episode, it's just so good. It's just really good. I don't know if you guys know what Attack on Titan is. It's this anime about like Titans attacking humanity and they gotta kill the Titans and stuff like that. You'd think it would be pretty simple, but oh no. There's some... I don't know how to describe it, but it's such a good anime. It's really good. Oh god. It's gonna be weird talking about my topic of discussion after watching this now. Probably should have recorded that first. But yeah. Attack on Titan. If you haven't watched it, if you haven't seen it, guys, I encourage you to seriously watch it. I know it's subtitled, but really, it doesn't take away from it. It really doesn't. I encourage you, watch Attack on Titan. It's so good. Really good. So the first topic of discussion thing that I want to do for the new kind of format of the vlogs, I guess. First topic I want to talk about is stress. And the main reason I want to talk about this is because a lot of you guys know that most people are going back to school or college, or have already gone back to that by now. And obviously, you know, exams are going to start to kick in. You have to start studying. You know, you have all these new subjects that you got to learn. I'm going to be starting my 3rd year of college in about 2 weeks now. 2 weeks from tomorrow. So I guess what I want to know in the comment section, guys, what's the main thing that you guys do to handle stress? Not only that, but what's the thing you always find that causes you a lot of stress? I think by doing this, it'd be a good way to kind of just narrow down what it is that causes stress and maybe to kind of just alleviate that in a sense. One thing I like to do to get rid of stress, there's 2 things I like to do. Either just lay in my bed for a while and just, you know, take maybe a short nap and just kind of think through things in my head to clear my mind of everything that I'm thinking about. The other way that I do it is actually this, talking out through a video. Now, I had made that a stress relief for one point, but it kind of became a inducer at the same time because I felt stressed to have to get a video out at a very specific time. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there, I guess. But the thing is, I've been doing a thing to make sure the vlogs are less stressful, and it's actually something that my friend Thomas did. Anytime he records a clip, the second he's finished recording the clip, he immediately throws it into Sony Vegas, and by doing that, the video is ready all the time. So by the time the last clip comes out, you slap on the last clip, everything is pretty much that you just have to do what you need to do with the last clip. And I've been doing that, and it's great. And usually when I wake up in the morning, I boot up the computer, I set the video to render, and I just go take a shower and have my breakfast, and by the time I've done all that, the video is pretty much ready. And I just set it on a scheduled upload, and that's it. It doesn't really get in the way of my daily routine. I just have to wait a couple of minutes to boot up the computer, and that's about it. So that's the main thing I do to relieve stress. The main thing that, like I said, induces stress for me, like I said, can be the videos, and it can also be feeling like I don't have enough time to get something done. This can have to do with YouTube, but it mainly has to do with college. So many times when I'm doing projects, you know, you're given a specific deadline to do something, and you just don't feel like you have enough time to get it done. You have to manage all of your subjects, and one teacher wants you to get priority over this one because you're not doing well enough in this one, but you have another subject to take care of, you know. A whole lot of this things on your plate right now, and you have to manage them accordingly. Best thing I'd say for you guys, don't let anyone tell you that you should, you know, that you should have to know a specific amount of something. There's so many times when I've been told that, you know, you should know this by now, or you should know this by now, or we learned that back then, you know. But it's thinking, well, okay, cool, we did learn that back then, but at least I know it now. Like, there's been a lot of times in programming where I fall behind in things. A lot of the stuff I had learned right before my exams were stuff that they taught, like, back in first year. I mean, not in first year, sorry. When the semester started, it was something that they taught right at the beginning of the semester. And I think, well, fine, you know, I didn't know how to do it then, but I know how to do it now, and I still passed the exam. So, for any who might be having that same problem I'm having, don't let anyone tell you, you know, that you have to know something at a specific time. You learn at your own pace, and that's the best way to do it, because if someone's telling you have to learn something in that specific time, you're putting yourself kind of under more stress, really. And it's just piling more work on top of you. Work at your own pace, and that's what I'm going to start doing from now on myself. Boy, I didn't think I'd be able to bash out that much. So that's the main thing. The topic of today was stress. So like I said in the comments, if you guys want to tell me what's the main thing that causes stress for you, and the main thing that you do to alleviate that kind of stress. So like I said, for me, stress I have is, you know, feeling pressurized to do something on time, and the main thing I just do to get rid of it is just to take a break, rethink everything in my head, and just then get back to it afterwards. Taking a break for like even a half an hour, it can do you wonders in the long run. So that is going to do it for today. I think what I'm going to do to finish the rest of my day is I'm going to watch Stephen Plays The Last of Us. I already watched Attack on Titan. You guys saw in the last clip when I was talking about Attack on Titan. Still, I encourage you guys. Great anime. Watch Attack on Titan. Really good. Geez, I wonder when the next season of My Little Pony is coming out as well. It still kind of feels weird saying that, but you guys know that I'm a brony, so I don't even know if I want to be called a brony anymore, because one last thing to add to this video, I guess. You guys do know that bronies are supposed to be the whole love and tolerate. Well, love and tolerate never really came from that. I don't even know where that came from. Bronies have always been the kind of people that try to follow the morals of the show, but I noticed that a lot of times they don't. There was a music video that came out recently. The Captain Play guys actually linked to me, and it was a live version of like one of the Equestria Girls songs. It wasn't even the Equestria Girls song. It was just they took the Equestria Girls settings and made them actual humans, and it just didn't look right. And then our bronies are all like freaking out, like, what the fuck is this? The bad move Hasbro and blah 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 blah. And I was thinking, well, geez guys, we've reacted the same way to them censoring Derpy, to the season 4 finale, to Equestria Girls in general, to Hasbro doing all the copyright strike, and everything that Hasbro does that we don't like, it's a bad move and we all flip out. So if you're a brony that does that, calm down, okay? Just, the show is still good. It's not going to ruin the show. I made a double rant. I'm quite proud of myself. Okay, that's going to do it for today. So I think you guys already know by now what to put in the comment section. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.